Hey there, Patty Anderson here. I just want to make this real quick video for you and show you a couple real simple ways that you can start driving traffic. So here we are, we're on my fan page here, and I did this on Monday. What I was doing was I was trying to drive traffic to the webinar link and get people registered for the webinar. So basically what I did was I kept it really simple. I went into the back office over here and I took quite a bit of the stuff that they've already had for us. They've got some really nice images and everything for us, and this is what I did. I tried to keep it simple. I believe this is the image that I used on my fan page, and then I just took some of the copy and some of the wording that they have back here already. Like I used part of this, I copied and I pasted this, and I took it all the way down to here, and that's what I posted over here on my fan page. And then I went over and I actually shortened my link on bit.ly so that I had a nice kind of cleaner link posted on here, and made sure that I put down here join Adam Chandler and Justice Egan tonight at 9 p.m. Keeping the time there so that people knew what time to get to the webinar, and then I directed them right to my webinar link. And then I made, just before the webinar started, I made sure that I put this in here so that I would get a little bit more attention and drive a little bit more traffic to that webinar link and let people realize that we were live and getting ready to get started. And then I also posted it on my my regular profile page. I did a little bit of the same thing, except what I did on this one is that I actually promoted this post. I used this image here, which I think is a really great image. It's got that highlighted in red news flash. Then I used my webinar link, shortened it again at bit.ly, which took people right to the webinar registration page. I kind of just copied and pasted here again. Changed a couple of the words, not too many, because I really like what they had back then. I wanted to keep it simple. I was on, kind of really crunched for time on Monday because I did have to head out to work. I had a 13-hour shift ahead of me, so I needed to get fast, strong action done before I headed out to work, and that's one of the reasons I kept it in the simple manner that I did. And then I just went to the bottom of it and I hit promote. The nice thing about doing this simple way on your profile page, not your fan page, is that it's only a $6.99 post. Whereas on your fan page, you'll pay a little bit more. You'll go in and you'll actually do like the promoted post on your fan page, where you can set your own budget of $5, $10, $15, $20. And I did do that on there was this ad here that I had actually done it to, and I got really good results because over 3,000 people had seen this one. And again, this one was taking them to the replay, but it was still driving traffic. And by these couple of things that I did, this one over here and a couple of the other things that I was doing, I used Twitter. I did some posting on Twitter. I did some posting on Google+. Excuse me. And then I also used Ibotoolbox. But doing these few things, and Twitter, you want to make sure that you're really careful because you're only allowed 140 characters. So if you're familiar with Twitter, you know to make sure that you go over here to bit.ly and you're shortening your links. And the same thing for Ibotoolbox, because you're also, when you're working on the dashboard here, you only have so many characters that you have to work with. But Ibotoolbox is a good way to drive traffic, which I used quite a bit on Monday, because you can create like press releases, you can upload your videos, and you can communicate and connect on the dashboard here and make quite a few posts as to what it is that you're trying to get out there for people to see. So that's pretty well I did. I spent about 2 hours doing this on Monday, driving this traffic, just being consistent, going back and forth between the 4 things. Again, on Google+, I pretty well did the same thing, just copy, pasted, shortened my link. Also connected with a couple of people. Google had plussed it to where it actually got out on their Google Plus profile. So that helped me also to get more eyeballs on it and get some more traffic going. As at the time I was ready to head out to work, I had 144 clicks between what I was posting on Twitter, Ibotoolbox, Google Plus, and Facebook. And I did all this. I drove all this traffic without a blog, without doing a video, and I hadn't sent out an email to my list yet. So those were actually some pretty darn good results. And guys, I know that if I can do this in the short time that I had before going to work, I certainly know that you guys can do it. And these couple of things that I'm doing will be really helpful for you if you are just getting started, and if you're a lot newer to this, because these are really simple. They're free. Even Facebook is free. You don't have to pay to start promoting stuff on Facebook right away, because no matter what you put out there, it's going to get out in the news feed. And any of your friends that comment, respond, or anything to it, their friends are also going to see it. Now on your fan page, of course, like I said, I had promoted this one, and I targeted, let's see, what did I do? I targeted the MLSP, and I believe I also targeted like Danny Johnson. I did a little bit more specific targeting on this one, and that's kind of what got me the results there and helped me to increase a little bit more of my traffic here a couple of days after the first webinar. So that's pretty well what I did to help me drive some traffic, and I hope that these will help you to get out there and really start driving some traffic. They're really simple ways to do it. They're free ways to do it, and have some fun. Have some fun while you're doing it. So go on out there and start getting yourself some traffic. Start getting eyeballs on this 30-day intensive. Show people what you're doing, how excited you are to be involved in it, and just go have some fun. So you take care.